Are they out there? Oh god, oh no, they're out there, what are they conjuring, cooking up? No, leave me alone, this is a nightmare, leave me alone. Hello, greetings, howdy everybody, it's me Waddles, and welcome back to Hardcore Minecraft, episode number 4. However, that's not all, welcome back to this week, baby, oh boy. In between episodes, I had to do it. I came back over to my house to take a sleep for the night. It was peace and quiet from all the and questioning, wandering, and sure enough, I found Satan himself standing and working at the barrel, so I modified the door. It's not really ideal, I know, but it works. Over the course of today's episode, what I'd like to do is transform our world with maybe like 5 to 6, maybe even more. To make it nice and simple, long story short, what I think I'd like to do is build, well, I'd like to build just about every starter farm a little lad could dream of. Farm numero uno. The very first starter farm that I'd like to build today is going to be a farm that I can't believe we've slept on for so long. In fact, a matter of fact, I can hear it now. By the time I'm done with this starter farm, the applause will be, it'll be off the charts, it'll be so loud, I won't be able to possibly hear anything else for the rest of the episode. Here's the catch though, before I can take on this sweet starter farm, this is gonna be, whoa, that's way too many shovels. Ugh, why did I do that? Why? Great. Here's the thing. Before I build this starter farm, I'm gonna need to stockpile up a whole lot of dirt. I take the shovel, I dig into the dirt, and I break into the dirt. That's because this farm is a very, very dirty farm. Let's do this. Alright, now look, for farm number 2 that we're gonna build, after we build farm number 1, I'm gonna need a little bit of a certain ingredient. I did a little bit of memory bank digging. I know it's somewhere inside of this jungle. In fact, I almost sent myself plummeting down into it. It's gotta be over here somewhere. Cave, oh cave, come out wherever you are. Yes, the tree I chopped down, I remember it. It was like off to the side, a little bit back behind these trees that it was, yes, right there. That's what I need to head into. No, actually, first, we can move around here, yes, in the openings and find a little bit of coal. Yes, coal, you'll come in handy, sure. You're gonna come home with me. But you're not actually the star of the show right now, believe it or not, I'm sorry. Instead, what I'm looking around for, oh, this is a pretty big cave. And instead, what I'm looking at, oh, yes, right there. Instead, what I'm looking around for is a tiny bit of iron. I do have some iron back at home, but if I could add to the stockpile instead of eat away the stockpile, well, expanding is always better than contracting, right? All right, now we gotta be real smart about this one. Let's play it safe. It's a dangerous territory. That looks like a big cave. I wonder if I can find trial chambers there. We're gonna go ahead and carefully, cleanly move down and build a way back up just in case. Emergency escape ramp. Yep, no big deal. You never know. Cautiously, I'm gonna move down block by block. I'm gonna scope it out. Every single angle. I've checked it all. I've looked around everywhere. Give me 8 pieces of iron. No, give me 8 pieces of iron. No, give me 8 pieces of iron. Not that. Okay, well, that is despicable. Fine, hide your secrets. I don't care. Let's see if I care. I'll get a little bit more coal. And would you take a look at that? Just like that, the end of the day. Now we venture into a dark land, a dangerous space, a space where no man, no woman, no anybody has ever anybodied before. Any iron. I'm looking for the quick, the easy iron. Iron generates more commonly up high, so it should be on this top ledge, theoretically, right? Theoretically, right? No, theoretically, no. Okay, well, theoretically, no. Wow, this is a nostalgic looking ravine though. I didn't know they still made them like this. That's so cool looking. Yeah, anyways, I should get back on track, shouldn't I? Whoa, no flipping way. Do you guys see that? Is that Jonesy from Fortnite? Yeah, right there. That's Jonesy from Fortnite, no way. Alright, that's crazy. Would have never expected. Back over here at Home Sweet Home, marvelous farm number 1. We've got the fully automatic farm that this villager is refusing to harvest for whatever reason. Must be the beets. Yeah, we've got that beautiful automatic beauty, but what we don't have is a handsome, non-automatic beast. Villager, why are you not doing your job? At long last, with all that preparation out of the way, we can finally get to the farms that we need to build today. For this first farm and this next farm, yeah, for both of these farms, we're gonna need a manual farm. When it comes to a manual farm here, I was thinking something a little bit large and a little bit in charge. I wanted to make this thing nice and big here. Basically, inside of this farm, it'd be good for life. More wheat farming than I could ever dream of. So that'll mean here, when it comes to the proper farm dimensions, it'll go from one side all the way over to that side. And then from this side, we'll go 4 out right there, and then even more back right there. That all means I'm gonna have to dig out a little bit more sand, and I'm gonna have to come up with a cool looking border, too. See, I feel like for any world, it's not really even started. It hasn't begun at all until you get that basic, essential, super simple wheat farm into that world. If you go ahead and make that wheat farm scaled up, well, look, we all know what happens if you go ahead and make that wheat farm and scale it up. Oh, yes, perfect. Way more than enough dirt to be able to finish this entire thing. Now, for the border here, I was thinking, I did kind of get a lot of smooth sandstone. I don't think quite enough smooth sandstone to do the entire border. But maybe what I could do here is like maybe a simple pattern. We could do smooth sandstone and maybe like plain old sandstone sticking up every once in a while. That might end up looking pretty cool. Oh yeah, that's right. How did I forget? Check this out. Inside of the house, I've reorganized a little bit. I've expanded basically like my storage situation and... yeah, I don't know. Call it fancy down below. Now look, not to be a letdown or nothing, I feel deeply remorseful about this. Insane amounts of sorrow. I wouldn't even be able to explain it. Then even if I could, you might not comprehend it, but I feel so sad about this. But I don't think I'm going to be able to fully plant this entire farm right now. I scavenged my storage building, I scavenged the rest of the town, and this is what I got so far. But I think it's a pretty good start. A little bit later on, once I can fully plant it in, this will be a marvelous beauty with so much weight. That's great. Next up, I move into the storage building and it's sad. My stockpile of iron, it's painful, but I couldn't find any more and I need to keep it moving. I wanted to expand the stockpile, not shrink it, but I have no choice. Well, you need one hopper. There is but one farm and but one farm only that I would like to build right now. We're gonna use a little bit of this brand new Minecraft 1.21 block. I think, what do I need here total? Like 5? I need like 5. Perfect amount. Cow farm, cow farm. My friends, it's your time to shine. This farm, it's an old one, a tried and true one, a trusty one. We'll start by sinking it down into the ground. I sink it down to the ground, it'll be perfect and easy to use. Polished, just staircase right there, polished and polished. This stuff is gonna look so good with iron. I can't wait for it to be oh no. Well, now that I think about it, nobody will ever know. Nobody saw a thing. Look at that, it's perfect. Right from the start and fully, entirely built. Haha. All I need here to cap it all off is a little bit of water. Extra seeds, let's get them going. Now, cow friends, I will need 2 tributes. I need not 1, but 2 tributes. And also, I need to make sure I leave some native cows inside of that thing. I think it'll look good. Come on, cow friend. No, I don't know about you. All right, you want to go? You want to come with me? All right, you come with me. Okay, well, look, first things first, small child. I'll do one at a time. No big deal. It makes it a little bit easier. Small child, you come with me. Come right this way. I got a fun house right over here. You're going to love it. You will play all day long and nothing else. Just all play. Carefully, slowly, surely. We'll go ahead and lure you all the way over here. Go ahead and jump up. Yes, wonderful. Now cooperate. Look at the wheat. You want it? Yep. Well, you can't have it yet. One more, cow friend. I don't care. Yet you. No, not all of you. No, not all of you.
1 hour later.
Oh, your child. You're a sweet child. You wonder about where it's been. Well, look, I'll show you where your kid went off to. He went off to the farm, the ranch in the sky. No, you're stuck on a trapdoor. All right, buddy. Not the smartest. I guess you don't have to be smart to be a parent, huh? Well, anyways, we'll go ahead and put you inside of the pen. Get into the pen. Get in the pen and stay in the pen. All right, now finally, 1 fence. No, give me the fence back. What the fence? 1 fence. How hard could it be? I need 1 fence to sit right above this thing. Come on, 1 fence. Come on. Maybe what I need to do is reload the world. I never know how to get these cows to stop jumping. There we go. And so now we set off. Because there's one thing, and one thing only, that I need in my heart. So somewhere over here, I know it's somewhere, yeah, right there, there's a boat. Then over the hill, right beyond the hill on the horizon, I see none other than a savanna biome. I don't really know what to expect inside of the savanna biome, but I do know there's an ocean, and that's easy travel. You see, I kind of do hate to admit it, but our potato farm, there's something just weird, a little off with the potato farm. I was hoping maybe I could sail along the shore for a little bit of time, and fingers crossed before too long, either find another desert village, or maybe even better, a savanna village. See, I can't remember how it actually works. I know each village has like different structures and everything like that, but I swear each village has different crops too. But I guess it all just depends on what happens with their terrain. Oh. Well, hi. All right, well, that's a beautiful find. I love that. I'm infatuated truly, but I don't have time for that today. We're gonna have to remember that and come back later. That is one of the most beautiful finds of all time.
12 seconds later.
After a tiny bit of sailing, I come back to report with a heavy heart. All I am seeing around me is desert biome, no village, and even more mesa biome. Ugh. But hey, look, maybe I just went the wrong way. And what if I sail back up the shoreline and travel down a little bit in the other direction? Oh, bee, sweet bee, this is a little sad out here. Where is your home? And why don't touch the water? Oh, oh, that's so sad. I wish I could help you. Alas, tragically, after crossing a very small peninsula, I am greeted with a whole lot of nothingness. Ocean as far as the eye can see, and other biomes where villages don't generate. At this point in the story, our lone wanderer, the journeyman himself, was left but with one single option. That one single option is back over to this river right here. You see, ideally, I would like to do all of my exploring, expediting by the river. It's a little bit quicker. Maybe what I was thinking is hopefully this river could go down, like, towards the desert or something, and maybe, who knows, there's another biome down that way. Look, all that I know at this point is that I need to find a village. There has to be another village somewhere, literally anywhere inside of this world. I'm so desperate. Oh. Alright, well, that worked out. Please have potatoes, please. You know, also, I can never remember what villages have saddles. Do all of them? Does only one biome, like the savannah, have a saddle? I don't really remember, but also, could I maybe find, like, a saddle and borrow this camel? Because I seem to have maybe unfortunately lost the other one. Village, village, village. Sweet village, wonderful village that is apparently empty. Is anybody home? Does anybody live here? Oh no, what has happened to all? Oh no, there's one. Oh, there you all are, congregating in the center, in a camel. So much bustling life here. What do we have going on over here? That looks like beet. Yep, that's beet. Okay, that looks like wheat. That's wheat. That's wheat too. Okay. That's not good. Oh no, this is really bad. This is really not good. This is very, very bad. Not even a carrot anywhere. Oh, that's wheat. All right. That's definitely wheat too. Oh God. I mean, is there a way to, oh, diamonds. I was gonna say, is there a way to get to buy potatoes from you? Like, can I just buy it from like a different trade? Golden apples, a little bit of iron sword, and diamonds? I don't mind if I do. How about a saddle? Does anybody inside of this godforsaken village with no potatoes, it's cursed, does anybody inside of this village own perhaps a saddle? I can't believe it. It just must not be inside of the, like, farm boxes. My last hope is maybe up at the top of this village, by chance there's a potato inside of the chest, or maybe even a saddle inside of the... I mean, look, it's got more hay bales than I could have ever imagined and dreamed of, but at this point, seeing only the jungle, the desert, and the badlands, I think it's a waste of time. Let's go ahead and get back home, sweet home, and I guess cross that farm off the list for today. Hey, I guess on the bright side, at least I find one piece of iron. All right. Approaching home sweet home with the weight of 1,000 sorrowful souls sitting gently on my shoulder. The only thing that could maybe make me smile a little bit is if you touched that like button. Go ahead and tap it real quick if you haven't yet. Next up, the next farm of the day, we need to restore the glory, the former beauty and glory. When I think about starter farms nowadays, of course, there's the classic wheat farm. You need one of those things. You also need a cow farm or some kind of maybe like better food farm. We kind of have two of those. Another starter farm that I feel like ever since 1.20 is included in the ultimate list of modern starter farms is some kind of big bad bamboo farm. So here's what I think I want to do here to make it nice and easy to harvest long term. I want to start with a row. Then I want to maybe say like make that row, I don't know, 10 blocks long. I think that was 10 right there. After that, I want to have maybe like a cross section or something. So like a different path that I could cut in between them. Then I want to begin it again and make it go 10 more back. So we go ahead and clear out a little bit more sand. And oh my God, that thing grows so quick. What? Anyways, I go ahead and clear out a little bit more sand, and then I go ahead and do it all again. We'll maybe bring the farm all the way back to there, and maybe call it good there. I'm not too sure, or I could step it up. Then I'm going to go ahead and fill in the next row, then the next rows, then I'll skip it again and do it again, another row, then I'll skip it again and do it again, another row. I think I'm going to have more than enough bamboo for this. Skip it again and do another row right there. I think if I pull all of this off, it's going to reach forward to like right here, and it should be like I don't have to really do too much, maybe raise the land a little bit, dig out a little bit more sand, and it should be good. One thing that I really wish Minecraft would add would be like a sand path though. I should be able to right click on the sand and like dig out the first layer and make a simple small little path, just like you can with dirt. Why is that not a thing? Come on, King B-Dog. A bamboo farm, extended a little bit past what I was initially dreaming of and with light in between to make it nice and safe. With this thing built, we're gonna get free and easy wood anytime that I need, and creeper, no siree, not today, you live in the cave. I feel like in modern Minecraft, post 1.20 update and all, a starter farm absolutely includes a bamboo farm. So for this next farm that I want to put in, we're going to need a little bit more flat space. We've got the whole cactus operation going on over there. I don't really want to move that one. I guess I could walk back down this way and do it behind the area. I don't think I'm ever going to build over here. I do have like sacks and sacks of sand after all. I could easily like fill stuff in. Maybe that's the answer. So way earlier on, when exploring inside of our world, I picked up a tiny bit of sugarcane. I came back because my inventory was full and planted along the shoreline over here. It worked for the time, but I think it's time to move it. I figured it would not only start to fill our world up over here real nicely and make it impressive looking by day number 100, but also it would be nice to have paper. Maybe I could make like a easy villager farm or something, get some emeralds. Yeah, you know, all of it, whatever I want to do in the future. I thought it would be a nice idea to have a small, simple sugarcane farm sitting back here. What I'm going to do is make a couple different trenches that are 20 blocks long. That'll be 40 right there, 60 right there, 80 right there, 100 right there. Maybe I go ahead and double the farm or something so I could grow a total of 200 sugarcane plants inside of this one farm. So that'll all mean when it's all said and done and eventually filled in, I'll have to harvest it slowly but surely, but eventually when it's all said and done, this farm right here with this many trenches, that'll equal 200 sugarcane plants planted. I could always go ahead and expand it later on. So I think something like that'll end up looking pretty cool. It'll be filled in. We'll have the giant bamboo farm, the big wheat farm. This thing, I'll make a map wall later on because I have to. But next up, we can move on to a desert must-have starter farm. We're living in the desert. There's only one type of desert farm that you can have, obligatorily. If you live inside of the desert, absolutely. Every single desert needs a cactus starter farm. Alright, so for this one, I wish there was a way to harvest cactus faster, but I don't think there is. What I think I want to do is start out by harvesting every single piece of cactus, place it back down, and expand the farm just a little bit. Let's do this. So I was thinking here with this brand new, much expanded cactus farm, I don't want to start it like too close to the village because villagers, you know, so maybe we'll go ahead and start it like, I don't know, right there, that first one. Then I'll go ahead and expand the farm kind of just like this, single file. I could probably compact it more if I did diagonals as well, but I want to make it look big, so we'll skip the diagonals. Then what I will do is I'll go ahead and go down like a little bit of a ways, and maybe using some of this extra sand, I'll start to terraform the desert up and make it a little bit taller. After I start to get this entire farm in, maybe like going forward in the future, I could go ahead and like, I don't know, like have it like step down or whatever in the desert or whatever I want to do to like expand the farm going forward into the future. By day number 100, I can feel it now. The world's biggest, greatest cactus farm, well, in the world. Wow, you know, I don't know if I should admit this, but you have no clue how hard it is to like actually place a bunch of cactus and, you know, get it all to line up like perfectly lined up until you're actually doing it yourself. Like, it's kind of trickier than it looks. Anyways, though, with this cactus farm, look at this thing. I've already filled in this giant field and I have still a whole nother stack of cactus I don't know what to do. Like, do I expand the cactus farm already and plant them? I feel like there's only one answer. Alright, and so, a little bit of cactus later, and I now have the entire cactus farm almost fully filled in every row. This thing is gigantic. That's the biggest farm in this world by far. Now, last but not least, there is but one single farm that I need to build by the end of the episode that is the ultimate of ultimate starter farms. And, you know, living here in the desert, I think this would be perfect to build. The only problem is I need to build it with a little bit of copper. And I don't have any copper, I guess. Legitimately, I can't remember. Can I mine copper with stone? Oh, yeah, it definitely looks like I can. For this next build, I'm gonna need to find a total of... No, I'm sorry, they're making it so easy, I trailed off there. For this next build, I'm gonna need to find a total of 9 copper. I need 1 copper block that I can then convert into something a little bit better. We'll go ahead and leave it at 19. So one of the largest, most cool parts of the Minecraft 1.21 update is all of this beautiful, brand new copper blocks. They're really cool. Those beautiful copper blocks can be used in many different build situations. One of those situations involving a tiny bit of lava. Yeah, which by the way, I found this pit earlier on in the episode, like notice in the background, and this is so convenient. That's gonna be perfect for the nether. It actually high-key pains me to say that I have to keep planting wheat. But, you know, maybe this is for the better. Maybe it's, like, much easier to just eat bread, or even better, like a cooked steak or something like that. Baked potatoes would have been the dream, but, I mean, I guess we could explore soon and find some. Should we do it? Anyways, copper. Give this thing a little bit of time, and we start to smelt it up. It's beautiful. In phase number 2, we'll go ahead and make it into solid block of copper. Phase number 3, we slide over here, and oh, this thing is so beautiful. Copper grates right here, and it multiplies to the amount that I need. You're literally my favorite. So this next build, I need to build this next build in a spot where it will not be able to burn anything at all. Looking around a little bit here, I'll admit it, I'm a little bit lost as to where I actually want to put this build, but I think I found the spot. Maybe what I'll do is I'll go ahead and clear this area out and definitely get rid of this poor composter. It looks so good here, but I can't take any risks. No composters. So I don't know about you and what you would consider maybe the ultimate starter farm of all starter farms, but I feel like this one right here is that ultimate farm. Lava, wait there, I'll come back for you. For this little farm build, we're gonna go ahead and kick everything off with some waterlogged copper grates, like 1.21 is. But look a little bit more specifically, we're gonna start with 4 waterlogged copper grates in this situation, that format, just like that. But anyways, after that, I know I could improve this farm with a couple hoppers and maybe some chests around it, but I don't have the iron for that. So we're gonna go ahead and skip that, place a lava bucket in the middle, and look at this thing. Any second, any moment that I need cobblestone now, all I need to do is walk over here and go ahead and mine this thing. If I upgraded it with hoppers on the ground, it would be 100% lossless, and it's just beautiful looking. The copperiest, the most lavaful. Heck, one could even say the cobblestoniest. The classic cobblestone generator, updated fresh for Minecraft 1.21, and a whole bunch of other starter farms too. From a basic wood farm to basic crop and food farms to block farms. I think that's every starter farm. If you think of another starter farm, just go ahead and keep it to yourself. This is every single starter farm in all of Minecraft. I did it. Hardcore 1.21 too. Thank you all so much for watching the series. I hope you're enjoying it so far. Let me know by tapping like on the video if you haven't yet. And then subscribe for more episodes. Near the end of the series, absolutely, channel members are going to get a world download of this little world right here. Farms and all. Goodbye, everybody. I'll see you tomorrow. Happy holidays.